Hi guys, today we're going to be going over the procedure on how to change out the battery in your Porsche Panamera. So in the Porsche Panamera models in the USA, the battery is located underneath this cover right here. And basically to access it, you're going to grab that, pull that up. Then you're going to know that you have this basically roadside kit and wheel lock kit here. You just want to grab it from the side, pull it up from this angle, slide it out, and set it aside. Now once we've done that, we can see that we have the factory battery here. And so what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and remove the power to this DC to DC converter. And there you go. That's removed. And now we're going to go ahead and remove that lock nut and that nut right there to remove the DC to DC converter. Okay, and to remove these two fasteners, you're going to need a 10mm with kind of a long socket on it so that it can go ahead and get through there and not bottom out. So you're just going to grab that and unloosen these. Here you can see the two nuts removed using the 10mm tool. And then we're just going to go ahead and get back to this DC to DC converter. We're just going to go ahead and remove it from the location there. And now we have the cross brace as well as the negative cable right there and the positive cable right there. And now that this is aside, you'll notice that there's a little plastic tube here. That tube is actually the vent tube for the battery. It vents the battery gases. So we're going to go ahead and remove that. This is very important, but we're just going to simply slide that out and it removes. This is how the head of the unit looks like. We're going to set that aside. And now we're going to go ahead and remove the negative terminal fastener nut and the positive terminal fastener nut so that we can go ahead and remove the battery once we do that. Okay, now you can see that we've removed the negative side terminal and the positive side terminal. So all we have to do now is remove this brace. And this brace has two T30 bolts here. And then it has two reverse T30 bolts down there. So once you remove those four bolts, you can go ahead and remove this brace and then finally remove the battery. Okay guys, I've got the bolts removed. The bottom bolts, I believe I used the E10 to remove them. Looks like this. The top bolts that hold that metal brace down are T30. So I've removed those bolts right now. And right now, as you can see, I can go ahead and remove this brace. So once I've gone ahead and removed this brace, like I've done right here, the battery is essentially ready to come out. There's also this metal tab here, but this basically, just once you remove the lower two screws, this comes out. This will need to come out as well to be able to remove the battery. Now, I advise you to maybe try to get another person to help you remove the battery. It's pretty heavy, I would say 60 to 70 pounds heavy, and very big. So the best thing is to try to get someone else to come help you out, but as of right now, it should just be free and you can remove it easily. Okay guys, I wanted to show you the difference between the Porsche battery and the Die Hard Advanced Gold AGM battery that I purchased. Now, if you see here, on this battery, it says it's a genuine AGM battery, and that matches with what that is. It's an AGM style battery. It's not a lead acid battery. It's basically a different type of battery technology that is made to enable the battery to be a little bit more heavy duty and more apt for high voltage loads, like a Porsche Panamera might have. And the nice thing about this battery is you can see it's part number 50749, 850 cold cranking amps on that guy. And basically it pretty much matches exactly with the factory unit that I removed. If you guys can tell, if you remember that vent hole, it's right there, and the vent hole there is right there. The negative leads match up. The positive leads match up. Size-wise and dimensionality-wise, I would say they're pretty much exactly the same. So as far as a replacement, I feel like this battery is going to be a good battery. It's the right size. Comes with a 3-year unlimited mileage warranty, which is nice. And yeah, it matches the Porsche battery perfectly. The reason I went with the Die Hard is that I got a special Labor Day sale on it. I think it was like something like $170 or $160, and the Porsche battery was going to run around $400. So that's a massive savings. Anyway, I wanted to compare the Die Hard Advanced Gold to the Porsche factory battery for you. Again, the Advanced Gold is an AGM style battery. Just the Die Hard Gold would be a regular lead acid battery. And for the Porsches, I highly recommend the AGM style battery. I hope this helps you guys out. Before you put the battery back into place, make sure all of the cables are kind of out of the way so that you can go ahead and get the unit installed correctly. Again, it is very heavy, so maybe it might help to get another person to help you lift it in so you don't hit the vehicle anywhere. But we're going to go ahead and put it in here right now, and once it's in there, we'll go ahead and get back to the video. Okay, once we have our metal bar in, this battery's going to be really solid. It's not going to be going anywhere. What you can do at this time quickly is just go ahead and put your vent hole back in. Just simply plug it into there. Just vents out the gases for the battery. Okay, and ours is in there. Alright, so now what we're going to go ahead and do is start with the positive terminal and go ahead and get that installed. So we start off with the positive terminal, and the torque for this is going to be 54 inch-pounds. So you want to get your correct tool and torque that to 54 inch-pounds. And then you want to repeat on the other side for the negative battery terminal. And then once you have the terminals on, it's basically the end of the road, as they say. You'll basically just want to go ahead and put this back in, which is the DC to DC converter. Tighten it down with these 2 nuts. Put this connector in there, and then you're all set to go. And that's how you properly change the battery on your Porsche. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave me a like. It means a lot to me. Please leave me some comments. I'm here to help. And please subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.